Hello, hello. All right, today we're going to try a maple syrup whiskey sour. So for starters, these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. We've got bourbon, 4 roses, maple syrup. This is the same one I've been using. It's the bourbon barrel aged by Crown. It's really nice. And then we need some Angostura bitters and orange peel for a garnish. And a cherry, Luxardo cherry. And part of the recipe too, we have egg whites, fresh from a cracked egg just now, and then freshly squeezed lemon juice as well. We're gonna be serving it up in a coupe glass. This is a fancy looking coupe glass my wife got. And I have ice in here now to chill the glass while we prepare the rest of it. And then 1 ice here to shake. Alright, so for starters, let's move all this stuff. Okay, put it over here, put this over here, should be everything. Oh, I'm missing something. Jigger. Okay, so first, I'm going to use I believe this is called a Boston shaker. So first, let us put I'll put the egg whites in first. This is a whole egg white. You don't have to put this much egg white, but I'm gonna try it, see what happens. It's like a medium-sized egg. So there's that. And then the recipe calls for 3/4 of lemon juice. Use around there. And then excuse me. Obviously don't do that if you're at a bar bartending. Oh no, not that. And then maple syrup. Instead of simple syrup, I'm going to use 1/3 of an ounce. It's about that much. Alright. Last, we'll be using 2 ounces of bourbon. You can use rye too, but most people recommend bourbon. I actually haven't tried a whiskey sour with rye yet. I will eventually. I coughed that one out, don't worry. That means I sneeze liquid everywhere. Alright, 2 ounces of bourbon. And then it's probably a good idea to just let it sit for a little bit to just disinfect the eggs. I mean, not disinfect, it's probably gonna be fine, but there's always the risk. Let it sit for a bit. And so what I'm gonna do is first a dry shake, which emulsifies everything together. And then apparently it's better that way. And then afterwards, I'm gonna do another shake with my 1 ice cube to make it cold. I'm looking at my glass, it feels nice and cold. Probably be a little colder, but I'll just do this while it is doing its thing in there. Everything right. The lemon juice. Yeah, lemon juice. So the first thing I added. We have the maple syrup, then I have the bourbon. That's basically all you need. This is getting nice and cold. That way. All right, good enough. So shake for 30 seconds. Whoa. Sometimes it pops open like that. Just be careful. That looks nice and frothy, I hope. Okay, let's do cold shake. Hey, that's frothy. I think. Should be. You know what? I'm a little paranoid. I'm gonna do a little longer. Just a little bit longer. Okay. Should be good. That's really nice. It's like a workout. This time, just when everything starts to get cold. Gotta learn how to do this better. I'm exhausted. My hands hurt. Okay. Oh, shit. Alright. We got my strainer. So I'm gonna double strain this. Just because. Throw the ice out of this. Here we go. Going to double strain. I think that's the right steps. There you go. Alright. Looks like it's getting nice and frothy. Usually just gotta let it sit for a little bit. And while we do that, I'm gonna do the rest of this. Okay. I don't know how bartenders can do this all day. Shake things. Me, I'm just going too much. Spending too much energy on this. Doing it wrong. Let's see. Put this over here. Behind me. All right. Next step. Do some fancy garnish. Should probably wash my hands or something. All right, some fresh napkins. I'm gonna pull the cap off of this bitters dispenser, and then the wife is a chemist, so she has a whole bunch of these disposable things. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit. I might be bored a little bit, but we'll see. I'm gonna make some drops. That's 6 drops. That, put the rest back in. Yeah, weak. All right. She's not going to use the cherry or the orange, actually, because I forgot this how you do this one, but it's hard to tell from there. I'm not sure how else you can see, but you should be able to see. It's in 6 drops, and then we can make a heart out of this by just going around it like so. Now you have a bunch of heart shapes. You know what? I'll move that closer. And it's got the little layer of foam. You can see, oh, what is that? That is lame bubbles, but it should look clean like that, actually. Obviously, don't do this real drink if you're at a restaurant making this for somebody, then you can't see from here. But yes, that's what it looks like. Bam. Bam. Taste test. This stuff is usually really good. Egg white. And it usually doesn't smell, but then the bitters on top has a really strong scent, so you can't smell the egg whites anyways. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. I wouldn't say this is the best I've made, but it's really nice. I'm not sure what I would do different. Cheers!